Sadness. You might all know this feeling, but I used to be oblivious. Appreciate someone. You don't know if you will see him tomorrow. That's the lesson I learned. When I was 11 years old, it was just a normal Sunday night. I went to the movies with my family. I was just a normal kid. Until one phone call made my world turn upside down. The phone rang. My mom picked up. Then she looked at my dad. I couldn't hear her, but she seemed worried. My dad looked at my brother. They stood up and left. I followed them, not knowing what was happening. I was scared, really scared. We drove to my grandfather's house. In that moment, I realized something had happened with my grandparents. I stopped and asked, "What happened? Is everything okay?" No one answered. My brother turned around and told me my grandfather had had a heart attack. I walked in the house, saw my grandmother scared. I've never seen that expression. There was a nurse taking his pressure. It seemed to calm down. But that day wasn't quite finished. I saw the nurse talking to my mother. My mother was desperate, scared. A mix of negative feelings overwhelmed her. They had to take my grandfather to the hospital, and he stayed there for a long time. I went to visit him all day, and I noticed something that changed me. I never appreciated all the moments I had because I thought that my grandfather will live a long time. I was wrong. Now I wanted to see him every day. I prayed every day that he would live at least a day longer. I wasn't one wanting to go visit him. We watched TV, we laughed together. This made me appreciate everything I had, not only the moments I had left with my grandfather, but the moments I now have with everyone. In 2 weeks of being in the hospital, the doctor told my dad that he wasn't going to make another day. Then he came back to my house, brought the bad news to us. We had the choice to go visit him for the last time. My brother went. I decided to stay. I wasn't ready to see that. I was a kid. I was afraid I wanted to have the memory of my grandfather being healthy. He passed away the next day. This completely changed my world. I wasn't grateful for the life I was given. I didn't appreciate every day I spent with my family, friends, pets, anything. I was selfish. Now, I know that the moments you're given are precious and that you need to appreciate them at the best you can. Appreciate all the moments you have with your friends or family. Maybe you won't see them at all tomorrow. That's the lesson I learned.